Kentucky, but very impressed with what we've seen out of Mavericks thus far.
Without any running back, they're going to go with 5 wide.
Part of the Hilltoppers, and they're not giving Toledo a chance to get their defensive set.
You see how quickly the football gets out of the hands of Maverick McIver. Now that football came free.
Michael, they get going.
Oh, Maverick McIver. Quarterback will...
Georgia?
Now that quick throw. In Lexington, Kentucky, and been very productive. That's picked off. Intercepted by Toledo. How be able to maintain rush lanes against them? Like that might be a key.
The coaches put him in a position where it's an easy read so he can get his confidence back, but right there.
And this is his 3rd different program. Off play action, he'll check that down and put it on. 6 now. As it's Toledo defense. A little bit of and begin to move this offense.
You certainly anticipate that, but right now you're also seeing very...
Although in the Tyson Helton has played 4 running back here. Looks like we're going to get a direct snap. It was. Direct snap to George Hart III. Damn, quite the one-handed grab for George Hart. McIver going to get it.
Oh!
They got a double pass lined up. It is. Sets up 1st and goal now from the 2-yard line for quarterback Maverick McIver. Wants to see is offensive linemen not understanding the snap count.
Right, and I'll reiterate the point. They traditionally...
The penalty moves you back to the 7. Off play action. McIver has had the backs, 5 receivers now. Got that quick motion. McIver got a lot of time, gonna throw it away again. They are making noise. McIver gunning end zone. Oh! 6 to 7 minute. Maybe 10 to 15 play drives that result in a touchdown.
Down anything they want to do in the running game.
Loss of 1, 2nd and 11. McIver's play fake, going to take a deep shot. 4 wide receivers and the 1 back next to McIver. Pressure coming. He checked that down. Going for 706 yards and 8 TDs. He's going to, and with terrific speed.
Yeah, right now he's certainly the star of the football game.
After the play's over, personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense, number 20. 15 yards from the previous spot. Automatic 1st down.
Yard line now, trailing by 17 here early in the 2nd quarter. McIver going to take a shot middle. Excellent throw. That was hauled in.
McIver the time necessary to throw the football.
Now McIver off that wide receiver. Young man from the state of Georgia. Stay with the ground by 17. Could it be 4-down territory already? They want to convert here. That late throw. Gonna gun end zone.
Pass interference. Defense, number 4. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic 1st down.
On many snaps, he has been out on the edge in receiver looks. Throw that out. Knew that this one against D1 Toledo would be much tougher. Look at that Toledo. This is 3rd down and goal now from the 2-yard line. McIver to the end zone. Broke offense, and they got to show that they want to be aggressive. 4th and goal. McIver throwing end zone. It was. They're looking at a defense that they're going to have to be very sharp to deal with tonight. And there's that first. September football comes into play in 2025.
Ability to disperse the football to multiple receivers. Fuller begged to differ. He said, no, that does not look like a catch, but officials rule.
McIver going to bounce around and on 2nd down and 5. McIver, I think his arm. Quinshon doing his thing with the Philadelphia Eagles. Pressure coming. Sack time to you know, whether they're quarterback, receiver, running back, even linemen, offensive linemen. You talk to them
throughout the years, make plays.
Yeah. 2nd and 19, and not willing to take any more points on the board. And they're big wins, but not nearly the same to the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky. Thought that you know, the first 30 minutes in the first play of the second half. 2nd and 6 now. Again, just checking it down and getting out of his
pressure put on you the way McIver's experiencing with this front 7 of Toledo. You have to get rid of the football quick, fast, and our defense off the football field at this point and go methodical as opposed to trying to get the big plays.
Well, McIver had that seam run. So Maverick McIver and the Western Kentucky offense trying to put a drive together here in response to the act defensively. Doing nothing to discredit that miscommunication.
No doubt about it.
Tonight.
Hence the score.
3rd down throw. McIver's going to take a shot. Got what he wanted there.
Oh, and he dropped.
Maverick McIver and his offense on the football field. They got to pick up 6 here to keep the drive alive. He's going to take a deep shot. That's incomplete.
Great cover.
They'll each be named the Coach of the Year by in any FBS conference. And that first down started out throwing to running backs in the.
That's what should do. And to the credit of the Toledo Rockets, they're getting there with sometimes 3 or 4 guys.
For Western Kentucky from their own 48-yard line. Their starting quarterback continues to fire away, and he hit the NFL guy off me. This first down carry, boy, Toledo's got that.
Training.
Let's see if Western Kentucky can culminate their drive. Looking end zone, but not able to.
Good job done.
That'll work. That'll work, yeah. McIver going to hit the crossing route underneath. Trying to get these coming up for Jason Candle and Toledo. Stay on the ground with that inside run for. Going to go in that power eye look here. Stay on the ground. Did they push it in of the last 2 weeks?
And the part about the loss is going to be, this is going to be a heck of a matchup. We did not anticipate a 45-14 score heading into the late in the 4th quarter. Turnovers early on in the quarter, let alone late in the quarter, but certainly that was the case for the Hilltoppers.
A lot of pressure now. It's going to be an offensive hold there as quarterback map to his name, but it's coming back. Are you surprised that in this type
play, go out there and play, finish the game, because obviously you can't say complete.
Yeah, there's something to be said if you have a strong finish, even though it's and for quarterback Maverick McIver, the grad student out of San Angelo, Texas. Going to throw that out route. It's a good ball. Western Kentucky offense going to go back to the ground game here. At least, I would say 10. If not 15, are going to add a piece or 2 here or there. But I mean, there are some coaches, Gerard, that have, I don't know, like I said, a dozen, 15, 20 transfers in their program.
And that's the new. And they ended up having a successful program down there. And our thoughts were, how is that fair back then for him to leave and have no penalty, but we couldn't do it.
Yeah, well, you're right about that. And that's always been the key. That's a good move inside football field now for head coach Tyson Helton. Kentucky, after they came up with wins over Sam Houston and North Alabama. Before next week's week 3 action.
For Western Kentucky, really.
The sticks move for Western Kentucky. And 31-yard line, and they'll keep the football on the ground. Toledo